All right. What's going on, guys? Can y'all hear me? All right. Let's see here. How about that? That doesn't even come off, huh? All right. Hey, gadgets. What's up, man? So, I got to do some leather sheaths, but I also kind of want to play around with the engraver. So, thinking about engraving something on this. Like just engraving something on this real quick. It's the Hogue EX1, I think is what it's called. And then this thing, I bought, you unlock it, and then to close it, press that right there, and you slide that little bar down. Uh, okay, so if I'm gonna do something on this, first step we gotta do all right. Okay, let's see here. Gadgets. You were saying you wanted blue, so I'd have to dig out my bottles out of the corner. I've got a container that's got my dyes in them, but are you wanting like a dark navy blue or just like a light blue, or somewhere in between the middle? On that knife slip we were talking about. Darker is fine. All right, perfect. I can do it. I got some sheets I got to get working on anyway, so all right, let's turn on the computer. Alrighty. First, Car Quest, level 57 Warlock here. Horde. No, I don't play WoW, but that's cool if you do. So first thing we gotta do is look up an image. So what do I want to put on this? I think a skull would actually look pretty good on there. But so many different. I don't have time to deal with that crap. All right. Let's see here. Kind of like just something plain, you know. Okay. I do kind of like this, although it wouldn't be color. Okay. Those are actually kind of cool looking. Flaming skulls. All right, what if we did this one too? No, that's got a watermark on it. That wouldn't do right. Try that one. Okay. So then we're going to open up Lightburn. Turn the engraver on. File, open. There's that one. Because there's that, so downloads. Need to edit this one a little bit. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Gotta take the clip off of this. Okay, take the clip off. Open that up. Okay, let's see. That's gonna be too big, I think. Stop. Cut layers. All right. Hey, Dwayne. Hey, Nozzle Life. I gotta keep this fan on. There we go. Okay. There it goes. Done 2 passes. Oh yeah. looks pretty good. Alright, I had to pause that for a second because I've got to raise the leather head. Hopefully, I do not bounce it off of. There we go. There. I want to make sure it doesn't. Yeah, had to make sure it didn't hit the handle. I don't know how good that's going to look. It may have too much detail for it to go that small. I don't know. We'll see in a second. I'm afraid that had just too much detail in it for it to be that small. Oh well. I don't think this one's gonna do right. I think it just has way too much detail for that small of a image. What is DPI? See, this is, I shrunk it down, and I think it just has too much detail. But, you know, you live and learn, you know. I mean, yeah, it's good. That should have gone with that other one, skull that I saw. I mean, that I found. Hey, Neil, what's up, buddy? Okay. I mean, you can sort of see it. Like I said, I think it just had too much detail in it for it to be. But I mean, it is what it is. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is this revo. All right, so come over here. There we go. Okay. What's up, Dwayne? Tommy. What's up, everybody? Alright, so I need to go over that some more. Trying to get it to where it's dang, looking at that laser too much. Now I'm seeing spots. Okay. So here we go. Got my logo carved in it. Now, let's see here. Control home. Position. Okay. All right. All right. Okay, so we're gonna go like right there. Yeah, I understand it's gonna be over the where the clip goes. All right, so now we're gonna change this. On Lightburn, we're gonna click this, and we're gonna click Fill. We're gonna go down here to 2. Oh, wait. That may not be a good idea. Stop. Okay, let's go down to 50%. It started to look like it was melting it. Which I can probably fix that with sandpaper. Yeah, I can probably sand over that. Hey, it's a learning experience, right? All right. Oh, yeah. It just wipes right off. Okay, it's not too bad. All it is the soot from it, but that'll wipe off. So I can just take a rag and wipe that off. But like I said, I was just playing around. All right. Now, I don't know about engraving anything else. So, oh, excuse me. Oh, all right, so save. There we go. Alrighty. I think it's time to go ahead and set the laser down and pull over some leather, because I got a couple of things I need to make. Slide the laser head all the way back. Put my laptop right there. I dropped it, Joe. All right. There we go. Before I put the clip back on this, I've got to wash that. But I can go ahead and put the clip back on the Hogue. already. All right. It's not too bad. Alrighty. I need that. I need a box knife. Make sure this has got a new blade. It's a fairly new blade. Yeah. Alright. Okay. So, here we go. Grab the leather right here. Alrighty. I need the knives. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. So So this guy just wants basically, where did my ruler go? My ruler. I've got multiple rulers down here. He's basically just wanting a fold over type sheath, and then on the back side will have like a loop. So I need my bone folder. So basically like that. Hey, MPG. So, that'll go like that. And where's my pen? Where's my pen? My pen. I've got to have my pen. And nope, that's not it. That's a paint marker. I need the pen. There it is. Found it. All right. All right. Okay, so how y'all doing today? So that's basically how it'll go like that. And of course, it'll be glued and then it'll be stitched. So then I need a strip. Cut it off of this. Actually, I'll use this. Cut it off of this. Ah! Okay. So that'll go like that. Then this will be the handle, or the belt loop part, you should say. And that will get attached to the back like so. About right there. So it'll look like that when it's done. All right, so so that one's done. That one can be dyed. That whole set right there can be dyed for that one. And this is, he just wants all of these knives done like this. So, I mean, pretty simple. I messaged him and asked him if he wanted alligator, right? Because check this out. Let me flip this around. I got alligator hide. But I asked him if he wanted alligator. He never said yes or no, so we're just going to do regular fence tan. What's going on with the camera? There. Sorry, my bad. Selling the patches yet, Grizz? Not yet. I'm waiting on Velcro to come in. So I've got all these numbered 1 through 16. And then I got the rest of these I got to cut out. And then do the edges like I did these. And then once the Velcro comes in, I'll attach the Velcro to them. All right. That one's ready to be dyed. Okay, so the stag handle one's going to be a little bit different. You probably can't if you sit in the knife. Okay, hold on with here. Hey, can you make a holster for my Gerber? I don't know the model name, unfortunately. Yeah, I can. But as you see right here, what I mainly do for knives and guns is I literally have it in my hand so I can mold it. I also do what's called molding. I've done multiple holsters that way. It's real easy to do a holster once you have the gun itself. But these are just going to be kind of like a taco sheath. But I still have to have the dimensions of the knife. See, like this, these are all custom handmade knives. A guy mailed them to me to make sheaths, and I thought I was only getting this one in the mail. I thought he was just sending me this stag handled. Well, when the package came in, there were 4 knives in it. And so he wanted sheaths for all 4 of them. Message him on Instagram if you want to contact. Yeah, that's the best way to do it, is just get me on Instagram. Thanks, Yako. Appreciate it. So I had somebody ask me one time why I draw a line around it like this. And it's for the simple fact, I know where to put the glue. So I'll put glue all around the outside. that one. Now, so for something like this, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. Okay, gotta cut the strap. I may actually make this one a little bit wider, actually. Yeah, this one will be a little bit wider for that. See, did I line that up right? Oh, yeah. Sure did. All right. So this one, we're going to go with this piece. No. Do I want to do this one? No, that one's too flimsy. I'll cut a new piece off for that one. There we go. We'll cut from here. There we go. And then I get to dye all this. All right, let me respond to this text message. We're supposed to be having some bad weather coming through this evening. All right. I have bad weather anxiety, so do you like putting eyelets for the tips of the holsters for leg straps, or do you? I mean, I've done that before for someone, but normally no, I don't do that unless it's a real big knife. Okay. Alrighty, let's move these knives off to the side now. Now I get to dye all this. And then once it's done dyeing, once it's dry, I'll seal it, and then I can glue it. So, put that up, put that over there, move that, move that, move that. All right. Put down my paper. Here it is. fresh dauber. There we go. Grab a pair of gloves. Great to get a opinion. I had a condor machete that really did a leg strap. Oh yeah, I know what you mean by that. Like my machete, I have a machete, but I don't ever carry it. Alrighty. Did the guy that sent you those knives give you full rein on what you do to the leather? Kinda. He just told me what color he wanted the color he preferred. I asked him what color thread for the stitching, and he never said anything. So if he doesn't say, then I'll just use a color thread that's basically neutral, you know, that matches. And then help with gadgets. I'm gonna be doing a knife slip for him, and he wants blue dye with black thread, which will be pretty cool. Okay. Let that one dry. And then on knife sheaths, I don't dye the inside of the leather, but I will seal the inside. But this part, the belt loop part, I will dye the inside. All right. There's one. That one's ready to be dry. That one's ready to dry. Okay, good. So that no moisture can clear. Yeah. Like on my Kydex sheaths, when I make Kydex sheaths, I always put a hole in the very tip of it, like where the tip of the blade goes. Because if you're using the knife in the rain or you're cutting something wet with it, when you put it back into the sheath, you know, that excess moisture will have a place to drain out. Which I'm getting pretty low on Kydex. I need to order some more Kydex. And that's the cool thing about Kydex. You can buy it in different colors. You can get it in patterns like camo. Like you can even get Kydex that's in like carbon fiber patterns. It's pretty cool. Okay, there's that. Come on. There we go. Dries pretty fast for the most part. All right. That one's done. On to the next one. How many coats are you doing on these? I'm just doing what you're seeing right here. That's all I'm going over it. He wants it kind of a light brown. He doesn't want really dark. Now, if he wanted a darker brown, I would do anywhere between 2 to 4 coats. Like you can kind of see like how it looks darker and lighter spots. Now I will go over and re-hit those spots. So you got to think of veg tan leather as a sponge. So it's like taking a sponge and leaving it out in the sun and it drying completely out. And then as soon as you put moisture on it, you know, the dye, it soaks it up. So the first initial spot you put with the dauber like this. So this first spot where I touch it, it's going to absorb more. Yeah, you can have a different tones, several. Yeah, I'm gonna neutral it from another. Yeah. Now I've made sheaths where when I got done with them, just the tanning process of the leather held the dye differently. And so, because you know, when I buy my leather in half cows, like they're called sides, and that's how I buy them. And you'll have one part of the leather roll. You'll have one part that's real soft and subtle, you know, like you can bend it, everything. Then you'll have a spot that's like stiff as a brick. And it's just a different tanning process. You know, when it goes through the tanning process, it just reacts differently. And so those stiffer spots, it takes more dye. The thinner spots will absorb the dye super quick. And if you don't blend it, then it looks rough. But I also use water stains. I love water stains. EcoFlow is a brand. They make dyes and water stains. And their water stains actually have a sealer built into them. So like after this is done drying and everything, I'll seal it. And when I go over it and seal it, you'll have what's rub off, which is the color will come off a little bit onto like the rag that you're using to seal it with. Because you buff it like buffing a car, you know, you buff it in. But water stain actually hardly has any rub off. And I really like using water stain. All right, I just put that on there, and within just a couple of seconds, that top coat will be dry. I mean, the leather itself won't be dry, but it'll be dry just right there. Like you can actually see it, how it's, because it's absorbing all that moisture. Now, when I wet mold, like when I wet mold my gun holsters and stuff, you fill a container up, or you can do it in the kitchen sink. But you fill a container up, you know, whatever, you submerge the leather completely underwater and you hold it there until the bubbles stop. Because once you put it in underwater, it literally is like, have you ever seen a oxygen air bubble strip in a fish tank? How it has all those little bitty bubbles that pop up? That's basically what the leather does when it's submerged. And you'll see tons of little bitty bubbles just coming up. Well, you wait for all those bubbles to stop. And then that's when you pull the leather out, you dry it off, you know, you let it drip for a few seconds, and then you pat it with a dry paper towel. And that's how you wet mold. You have to soak the leather, and then you mold it to whatever you're doing. But you also got to remember you got to wrap whatever you're doing so that it doesn't get water on it. Like if you're doing a gun or a knife, you wrap it in cellophane or saran wrap. All right. So now we just got to let those dry. So this, I think I did 2 coats on this. I'm trying to remember. I think I went 2 coats on this though. And these were 2 coats also. They look different in camera, but they're not. They're the same. The difference is I laser engraved these and then dyed them. This I dyed and then laser engraved. You can do it either way. But you gotta measure these out and cut them. So I'm gonna go 1/2 inch out, 1/2 inch out. No, 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch out. There's my knife. All right. I don't see why not. I use some weldwood. I use weldwood. That's what I use. I got a whole huge thing of it. I've tried several different types of glue. I've even tried glue that like leather makers have created and sell on their own. I've tried all different things, and Wellwood contact cement does the best for me. I need a bigger ruler. This blade's getting dull. Time to change it out. I go through blades like crazy. Okay, it's neat to know about water. Whenever you can get glue bone, if you can glue bone to kitex without breaking off over time. I've never tried bone to kydex, but I have made leather sheaths and kydex on the inside. Like I did one a couple weeks ago, and I mailed it to Hawaii. He's a repeat customer. He's actually in our group, Anisio, however you say his name. So I molded kydex to just the blade, and then I wrapped the whole thing in leather and glued it, and it never came apart. And then I put a stitch, then I stitched it. But I've never tried doing kydex to bone though. All right. Now I get to measure my shorter ruler for this. All right. All right. There it is. All right. So now take this and this. We're gonna go about right there. We're gonna cut that right there. Okay. Do, 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 do. This is the painstaking part now, is just cutting all these out. Ooh, almost sliced my finger on that one. I've done that many times before. Not fun. Okay. And then those just have to be, the sides got to be trimmed up some more. Only 18, 19, no, 28, 29, 30. Only 28 more to go. Okay. Then I get to go over and finish the edges, paint the edges, do all that, and then once my Velcro strip comes in, I bought 3-inch rolls of Velcro. So once that comes in, I'll be able to glue them and then possibly put some stitch lines on them also. Which that's going to take the longest because I hand stitch everything I do. I don't use a sewing machine or anything. I hand stitch everything, which takes more time. We're supposed to have some pretty bad weather coming through tonight, which I'm not too happy about. I don't like tornadoes and stuff like that, which sucks. Okay. Nice storm coming here tonight. Had to cancel my doctor's appointments. Oh wow, ice storm. Ice is not fun. We just have like risk of like tornadoes and stuff. And they keep changing us into like the bad part. The forecast keeps changing, and so right now we're on the threat level 3 of 5. Which is no bueno. If I wasn't on medical leave right now, we would be going and I'll be going and stationed up at the fire department, waiting for the weather. Because we usually have like blown over trees and stuff like that, and blocked roadways. But unfortunately, yeah, I hate tornadoes. Like back in 2019, March 3rd of 2019, that big tornado that came through our town, like our little community where we live, and killed 23 people. It made national news. That's our community. That's our the fire department my wife and I are with. We were the ones that were out there. Well, I wasn't in the department yet then, but my wife's been with them like 13 years. Like she was one of the ones that had to go out there and do a search and recovery. So I don't like tornadoes. I don't like. Yeah, it's like our entire community looked like a bomb went off. But I mean, you can look it up on the internet. I mean, it was bad. Our whole entire community was destroyed because we're just a little country community, you know. There we go. Okay, that is number one. Put that back there. All right. Now, yeah, I'm just gonna wing it. Actually, let's see if I can do this. Doo-doo-doo. All right. Oh my goodness. Yeah. And if you look up online, Beauregard, Alabama, March 3rd, 2019, it'll bring up the storms. President Trump, he was his first term. He came and visited. I never got to meet him, but I saw him from a distance. It was kind of cool. Okay. That Velcro needs to hurry up and get delivered. It's like with everything else, though. The mail's running slow. Okay. All right. There's that stack. Put this, the coveted misprint. Yep. And that coveted misprint's already been spoken for. First thing that comes up, yeah. My one of the guys I grew up with, his little daughter was killed in the tornadoes. My wife's cousin's daughter was severely injured. Like it wasn't just our community, it actually hit home, you know. It affected people we know, people we grew up with. It was bad. Yeah. There it is, the number 19. It's so hilarious that I did that. Like I wasn't even paying. I didn't even catch it until it had already engraved. Because the way the engraver does it, it goes through and it engraved the bear and everything, and then it went back and put the numbers in, and it had already done everything, and then it started doing the numbers, and I was sitting here watching it, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. Oh well, what can you do? I'm not gonna start a whole new thing and waste all that time and leather and material. So yeah, I'm sure they did, but fortunately I had one person ask me if they could have it, and I said yeah. So number 1 through 5 is already spoken for by me because I'm gonna be sending them to certain people, and then number 19 is spoken for. So Jim Miller, he came over the other day, and he said, he goes, I want number 3. And I said, well, I can give you 4. And he said, okay. So All right, almost. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And all I got left is to paint these, paint the edges. The funny thing is I have been looking into actually having some custom. Howdy folks, got a call stepped away from. Well, howdy back. I had looked into actually having some rubber patches made. And then I started playing with my engraver. And I was like, hey, that's actually not a bad idea to use the engraver to do it. Five, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 32. All right, so I may eventually do more, but as it sits right now, I have a total of 32. I may go up to 50. I don't know. Yeah. Mad Yako wants number 13. Yep, you can have it. It's yours. So, I don't know if I'm going to make more or if I'm just going to leave it at 30. I mean, 50 is a good number. It's a good round number, you know? So, maybe I'll do 50. I have no idea. But I think for now, I'm going to just stick with the 32. Because they'll kind of be like limited editions, you know. Maybe I'll make some other ones. Yeah, see, then I just go around and I paint them. Paint the edges like that. It takes a lot of time to paint all these. And then once they're dry, I'll take my little burnishing tool. Right, how you doing? Make the next batch difference. Yeah, see, I thought about that. I thought about doing another completely set of them too. So, you know, do like 32 of this style and then do some more. Say maybe do 30 more of a different style. So you go across here. This is called burnishing. And that's what it does is the heat from the friction pulls the oils and the leather up. And it kind of like melts it. That's the best thing I can explain. It like melts the edges. So it gives you a smooth edge. Especially like when you're doing wallets and stuff, when you glue two pieces of leather together and you burnish it together, then it like melds the two pieces together, so you can't even really tell that it's two layers. I don't even know where my glue is. I'm gonna have to find it. Oh, it's over there in that box. But yup. And then once the Velcro comes in, I'll glue these to Velcro. You know what? I could actually create. So I did this. I just Googled, you know, bear, what did I Google? I can't remember how I did it, but somehow I did. I think I did the AI, you know, thing. Type in what you want and it creates it. And I did like, I think I put drunk bear. Oh, I put drunk grizzly bear wearing Western clothes or something like that. And this is what it came up with. But if you ask me, he don't look drunk. He just looks like he's having a good time with a pint of beer. Doo-doo-doo. I need a piece of paper. That'll work. Okay. And I'll probably just finish painting these later. Like when I'm watching TV, when the wife gets home or something, we're watching a show. I'll give me something to do. I'll just sit down and paint them. But yep, there they is. All right. Whales. So you can already see how they're drying, how they're turning a different color. They'll turn more of this lighter color, as you can see, in different spots, like right off in here, it's a lighter color and everything. So I think that'll be perfect for him. I think he'll like it. Then I'll glue them all together and then seal them. Alrighty, guys. Let's see. What time is it? It's 3:18. We've been going for what? An hour and a half? Hour and 45 minutes. Well, I think I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I appreciate y'all watching. So, anyway, y'all's have a good evening. Let me see. Get the light out of. There we go. Ah! There. How's that? Y'all have a good evening. My hair's all messed up. But, appreciate y'all watching and hanging out. Oh, help with gadgets. I'll get the measurements that I wrote you gave me, and I'll start working on that. Hey, Jim, what's up, brother? Just been goofing off, playing with a laser and dyeing some more sheaths. I got all those knives I showed you when you were over here the other day. I got those sheaths drying for them. And then I got, what am I doing? I can just do this. There's one of my kitties. And then I got the other patches cut out. Just waiting on the Velcro to come in. Yeah, see, now you can see the sheaths better. Just waiting on that stuff to finish drying. So, message is held for review. One and only Nicole. Wow. Thanks for removing that, Jim. I swear, trolls. Funny thing is, it probably ain't even a girl. It's probably some lonely dude sitting in the basement. Yeah. Anyway, Bella, kitty, kitty, kitty. What are you doing, Bella Boo? Oh, Bella. Crazy cat. All right, guys. Well, y'all have a good day. And I don't know. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I mean, I was thinking about doing some more engraving. I just don't know what. I want to engrave something on this, but it's plastic and I don't want to tear it up, you know. I do want to engrave something on this, though. But what should I engrave on it? That's the question. You know what? Y'all want to see me engrave something else real quick? I can go ahead and move this stuff and hook the engraver back up and do something. Yeah, we could do that. Give me just a second. All right. Move all that to right there. Bring up the lapis topis. Plug it in the engraver. Ooh. Almost knocked it off the table. Open the computer back up. I'm through for the day. Nice. Plug this back in. All right. So, in order to engrave any of this, I've got to remove the clip. And of course, got the wrong size bit. Come off. Alrighty. I'll also go ahead and take the ultra off the ultra. Oh, so the ultra does take bigger. Okay. So I did my navy blue arc felt ultra the other day. Let's see if that's focusing. And it's not quite centered. But it's fine. Why is this not? Oh, they wore out? Okay. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, there's the clips for those two. Alrighty. Okay, so we are going to pull up Google. All right. Okay, American flag vector files. Like this. Oh, I don't want Etsy. Okay. American flag. I do like that, but it's got a watermark on the background, so it would actually try to engrave the watermark too, which I don't want that. Alright, how about I go back to that, see if there's any more. And then save image. Download. Alright. See more. We the People. Yeah, I like that one, but it's got the watermark on it, so you'd have to pay for the image to get the watermark off. I wonder though, is there any more like that? See more. I don't necessarily want it to say that though. Oh. Oh, that's a line power pole guy. Like got a lineman. That one's kind of neat. Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, the ones I'm finding that I really like have watermarks on them. You just have to search till you find something. Yeah, that's some pretty cool ones. Okay, get back. That one's not very high definition. It's kind of blurry. You know what? Let me do SVG file. SVG file. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, save image as. Eagle flag. Save. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna go with. All right. Turn the laser on. Open light burn. And we're gonna go File, Open, All Supported. Okay. You gotta go here. I may have to edit this. Eagle flag. Sorry, Photos can't open this file because the format is currently unsupported or the file is corrupted. What? All right, I guess I'm going to delete that. Okay. So we're back to this. So that flag, that one didn't work. It said that file was corrupted. That's weird. Okay. I guess I gotta find another one now. Ugh, this sucks. What if I just do an American flag? You know what? Here we go. We're going to type in just American flag SVG file. I don't know. Let's see here. Weathered. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. SVG free file. All right, let's try this one. Hey, how about this? Nope, nope, not doing Etsy. Save image as flag with 2 G's. All right. Go to light burn, open, all supported files, downloads. There we go. Open. All right, that's a pretty big one. Download. What is this one? We the people. Discard. I mean, I guess that's not too bad looking. I just think I'm gonna go back to the other flag. Discard. Alright. It's gonna have to be kind of small. Alright, then we're gonna go right here. You're gonna go cut layers, 1 pass. Let's do 75 power. Let's see how big that makes that. All right. So this right here. No. No. I'll find out. I'll text them. Yeah. Yeah, that's making it too big, so I still gotta go smaller. Yeah, that's a little too big for the art field. I'm gonna stop that. We're gonna go down in size again. Move it to right here. Fine. Let's see how big this one makes it. I can't really see. I can't tell how wide that is. I think that's still a little too wide, actually. Yeah, it's a little still too a little too wide. So gotta shrink that down some more. All right. Let's test it right here. And here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna lower the head. All right, lower the head a little bit. All right. I can't tell. Okay. That one, is that too wide? I can't tell. That may be good enough to put on the Ultra. OD grading. Let me see here. I still think that's too big, honestly. Yeah, that's still too wide. Actually, it's not too wide. If I can do it just right. If I can get that lined up perfect. How am I going to do this? Where's my ruler? I got an idea. What if I take the ruler and line it up? Okay, let's try that. If it messes up, it messes up. Oh, crap, let us sit down. I forgot to lower the laser head. Okay. Still have it too tall. There we go. Okay. Let's try that. Ooh, this is scary. Cut layers, we're going to start out at 60%. All right, here we go. I don't think it's lined up perfectly centered, but I think that's about as good as I can get it. Is anybody still watching? It says 4. All right, here we go. 2 more passes. Bump it up to 70%. Alrighty. See how that does. Alrighty. Alrighty. And then we're going to do one final pass. Perfect. Look at that. Almost centered perfectly. Almost. Nice. Yeah. All right. Cool. Alrighty. Well, guys, I think that's gonna do it. I like that. It's pretty cool. I think that's the exact same thing I have engraved on my orange O Clip Pro. I'm pretty sure that's the exact same thing. Let's see here. Let me look at my little toolbox. No. Okay. I have the American flag with the eagle. That's what I have on mine, O Clip Pro. And then I have this one. I like this. I like how it has almost like a holographic look to it. It's pretty cool. Alrighty. And I guess I'll do the orange one later. I'll figure out what I want to put on it. Alright, buddy. Well, thanks for watching. Y'all have a good one. I think I'm going to go ahead and end it here. But y'all take care. Have a good evening. Thanks for watching.